Hey everybody, how's it going? How we doing? It is December 6th. I took, 5 or 6 weeks off of doing this. There's nothing against you guys, nothing against the people I talk to or fans or whatever. It's just needed a break for me, needed to get some editing done. I got 2 videos that are like 3/4 of the way edited. I just got to put a little more time, do a couple like proof view, and then I'll add some lyrics and I'll have some videos up for y'all. But I figured I'd come back on and see how everybody's doing, see what's going on. There's some updates over here in the Mower Outlaw world. There's, updates everywhere. So I'm going to get a link up. We'll give it a few minutes, see some people join. Holy crap! We are under a minute with 8 people watching. We got A&TRC Lawn Tractor 66. Wayne McNally, what's going on, y'all? Diana, look at this lady. Man, she's the best. Absolutely the best. Potterhead Chevelle 37. This girl right here, this is my daughter. She's crazy. We got Redneck Bean Shot. We got Tommy Powers. We got a whole bunch of people coming in. Connor Price. F yeah, you better be romping. I have been, my baby girl. Look at the comments. Let's get this. Let's get this link copied. Put up here if anybody wants to come up. Patrick, what's going on, buddy? I think it's this one. Hopefully, I'm pushing the right buttons. Boom! I did it. Excuse me. I remembered how to do it. Mud Digger, what's going on, buddy? Anybody wants to come on up, click the link. Come on up and shoot the breeze, shoot the shit, chat, whatever you want to call it. Tommy Powers saying hi to everybody. Oh, look at that. My computer just got a notification from Mower Outlaw saying I'm live. It's good to know. Good to know. Tommy, that thing's looking good, man. I haven't seen very many updates on Facebook, but Mud Digger's just popping in. Well, I appreciate it, man. Smash that thumbs up. We got 13 people watching less than 3 minutes. I'm liking that. I was just over on Go Karts Gone Fishing's channel. Man, he is a funny dude. If anybody here is not watching him or subscribed to him, you got to go check him out. Yeah, I still say subscribe. People keep saying you got to say bus for some reason. You can't say subscribe on Facebook. I don't get it. Let's see. Craftsman Crusher. Hey, Bruce, it says I'm blocked from coming up on the panel. Dude, if I knew how to block you or unblock you, I would tell you. I'm lucky I can do what I can do with this. And honestly, if I blocked you, you probably got blocked for a reason. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. At a standstill right now. Wait on parts. What do you need, Tommy? It's terrible that the postal service sucks. I got these 16 lawnmowers in the backyard. I got tons of pots, man. Tampa Boys shared my video. Nice. Tampa Boys Customs. That dude, he's a good dude too. You guys gotta go check him out. There he is, right there. There he is. Let's post that link again. We can get some people to come up here. For some reason, I'm not seeing the basement, so I gotta play with this. I heard somebody pop into the basement, but I don't see anybody in the basement. I don't know if somebody came in and left or whatnot, but I don't know. Yeah, so what's new? What's going on, everybody? A while ago, I got a bunch of free mowers. I got Murrays, I got Huskies, I got all sorts of just junk. Aaron's machines. And what I did was I got them all for nothing. I figured, hey, one's got a motor, one's got a tranny, you know, they got tires, they got wheels, blah, blah, blah. All that stuff is good parts, bits and pieces. What I did, I ended up putting most of them on Facebook, you know, for sale just to get rid of them. No, Patrick, I know why he's restricted now. I know why he can't come up here. That's fine. But anyway, I got all those machines for nothing, so I put them up, tried to sell them, get rid of them, you know, trade them for whatever. I ended up trading 3 of them for an old Sears Suburban. That thing just sat there, figured, hey, maybe I'll get to it next season. Well, a buddy of mine wanted it, so I traded that to him for a fat tire mini bike, and he gave me 4 pit bikes in pieces. Well, I listed the pit bikes on Facebook for sale or trade, and a dude messaged me, and he gave me a small tire mini bike with a brand new 212 Predator and a flat slick tire go-kart as a roller. Needs some work. Obviously, it's a slick tire, so they're just smooth pavement tires. No motor or nothing, but I think it'd be neat. And I got 2 mini bikes. Out of a bunch of crap, I got for nothing. So, looking for a motor for a pit bike, right? Sorry, dude, I just got rid of a pile of them. We got Tampa Boys there. Let me get a nose pick or a flick or a finger or a pat your head. There you go. Oh, you don't have to wedge it in that far, brother. I get it.
Gotta try, man. Gotta give it hell, bro, you know? Dude, it smells like burnt rubber outside my house so bad right now. I don't know where it's coming from. It's crazy.
It ain't you?
No, it ain't me. Somebody did a hell of a burnout somewhere because it everywhere outside it stinks like burnt rubber. It's crazy.
That's awesome.
What? When was it? How long ago? Dude, it stinks out here. Some fucking truck down the road, I guess, did a burnout.
That's awesome. I love burnouts.
They're great. I love them.
That's why I built that little black hot rod pickup of mine.
Yeah, just to
Just
fucking
to melt tires.
just to roast them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's up, Kev's Garage, Walt, Redneck Speed Shop, Tommy, Patrick Hattrick, all these fellas.
Broke the adjustment screw for the exhaust. That sucks. That's no good. No good. See,
Oh, yeah, that sucks.
I'll show you all the bikes I ended up getting. Traded a pile of junk, got a pile of good stuff. I'm pretty stoked. But it's a Baja Warrior camouflage.
Oh,
it
that
did
is
come
nice.
with the fender. They're just not on it.
That's nice.
Dude, that seat so big. It's so wide.
Yeah, that's what I race as a Warrior. That's my race bike. Same
you
thing.
Still have the 200 on it? Or did you put a 212 on it?
212.
Yeah.
What's up, Dirtfoot?
It's clean. It's nice.
They're fun, man. They're fun bikes. That's exactly what I got. Same bike. Same frame.
Oh, here we go. How's it sitting down in my basement?
Yeah. She's clean, too, man. That thing's nice.
Dude,
like brand new.
Dude took silver spray paint and like spray painted the top of the tank where that like hatch door is. For some reason, he didn't mask anything, so there's like overspray in it.
Yeah.
Some of it looks like shit, but it is what it is. It is the little one I got.
Yep, that's the same as mine. That's the same as my DB30.
Brand new 212 on that.
Can't beat that. That's what's on mine too. I put a 212 on it. It ripped, dude. Those old bikes are fast with 212s, man.
It's got the same snowblower tires on it that I have on the front of Castle.
Those are gonna grip.
Yeah. So I'm stoked. And this is the flat track.
I've seen that thing, man. That thing is cool, dude. It's so small. That's antique too, man. That is cool.
Thing that's killing me, like I can see that crossbar, right? That's where your seat would set on.
Yep.
But look at how far back the engine plate is. It's behind the rear axle. I mean, that's 2 foot away.
Yeah, that's good though. They put the motor. I don't know why they put it so far back though. I mean, where is the motor plate? Sticking off the back of it or right where the axle is? Motor plate, is it?
Where is my finger? Oh, my finger on the damn side. Right there.
Wow. Yeah, it is.
It's right underneath that green piece of strap.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, that's about where it should be. The other thing's gonna be fun too. If you slap a 212 on that little frame, dude, it's gonna go.
That's what I'm hoping. I know I have a couple 10-horse Tecumseh motors that run mint snowblower motors, but
Well, there you go. That's even better.
yeah, I mean, they'll work. They're not as responsive as a 212, but
Yeah, right.
Predators are a little snappier, but
They are.
whatever. It was free. It's got 2-piece wheels, and I'm missing the outer piece on the drive wheel or on the left wheel. I don't even know if it's a live axle or if it's open.
Oh, it's probably a one wheel feel, but it might be. It could be. It's possible.
But the dude took a piece of plywood and cut it out, and where the axle nut is, he took the axle nut off, and where the outer piece of the 2-piece wheel is missing, he put the plywood and then bolted that on there.
Oh no,
Dude,
oh, no.
I can't even make this stuff up.
Oh no, I would not use that. No,
I mean, it's on there.
that's scary.
Watch the frame have some cracks.
Heck yeah, Patrick! Can't wait to see that, buddy.
Mini I bought for my dude will be here in a few days. Getting hyped. The Mini. What do you buy? Like a pocket rocket?
No, it's like a mini bike or something for his kid. I forgot who he bought it for. Son or grandson or somebody.
It's probably his grandson.
It's a mini bike. I think it's a Coleman. Coleman. It's kind of like your bike, actually. The
Like
small
the
tire you showed.
200s?
Yeah, the little one. Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Oh wait, it's like the little one?
Yeah, it's like a small tire bike. Well, it's like your Baja DB30, about the size of that. That one, the small tire. There's big tire bikes and there's small tire bikes. Like your Warrior is a big tire bike. And
Yeah.
then the other one's a small tire.
The DB30. Did you ever measure your axle?
No.
Oh, you're killing me, Holmes.
I haven't been there though. I was there earlier. I could have did it today actually.
Terrible.
I can't measure metric anyways. I'll give you the standard measurement for it. You can figure it out. But it could be different though, because mine's an old one. What the hell is that? Snap-on metric tape measure or something? What? Are you kidding me? It's really metric? That's in millimeters?
That's metric, homeboy.
What? They got a snap-on metric tape. I never knew.
I bought it because
That is awesome.
all this radio controlled stuff is all in metric. It's all in millimeters.
Yep.
So you know what? I need a tape measure, and I'm not just gonna go buy some Stanley or fucking Home Depot piece of crap. I was on the Snap-on truck, and I'm like, just give it to me.
Yep, I need it.
It was probably way more money than I needed to pay, but I don't know.
Well, it's Snap-on.
But I have it for life now. You pay $25 for a tape measure. It don't matter what you do to it. They'll give you a new one.
Yeah, I know. It's badass.
When I get aggravated with them, like if they start like not staying out like this, if they stay out until you push the button, either that button or this button. If they don't stay out, I'll just take it and like fold the tape. Like they can give it a pinch. Like here. All right, let's go. Get on.
I need a new one.
And when I measure stuff, I do a lot of small, like, and I'm always twisting and bending the ends of them. So they'll eventually be like half bent coming out. I just hand it to him. He don't argue.
Give me a new one.
Yeah, they don't argue.
What's wrong with Stanley? I got a Stanley tape measure.
Oh, well, I got Stanley. I got a Stanley right there. 2 Stanleys, 3 Stanleys.
I like the Milwaukee one the best, though.
A Harbor Freight. Dude, what is with what's everybody's hard on with Milwaukee tools lately?
They just work. I like them. I like them better than DeWalt.
Really?
By far. Way better.
Nate's in the house.
Go karts are gone fishing.
Y'all gonna go, anybody here that wasn't just on his live or watching his live, you guys gonna go back and watch the live video he did tonight. Because
that was fun.
some of the things, like, you can't make that stuff up.
No.
I'll leave him alone. I was roasting him pretty good on his channel. Holy
Oh,
steel and aluminum don't stick. But you know,
we all gotta learn somehow.
yeah, live is the best way to do it.
It makes for great entertainment.
Oh man, hey, we got Mudmore 83s in the basement. Boom.
Hey, what's up, Mud Bar?
Hold on, I'll get you up and look at go-karts laughing. There he is. What's going on, buddy?
Not much.
What's up, dude?
You kept popping. I think it was you kept popping up and dropping out, popping up and dropping out. I think my daughter come up once and then dropped down, and somebody else was up there with no picture, just with an icon. Well, Milwaukee stopped making good tools when they went cordless. I don't know, man. I see a lot of people like comparing Milwaukee's half-inch cordless impact snap-ons, and I know Snap-on's gun is nasty because their half-inch battery will take the lug nuts off an 18-wheeler.
Yeah,
That's strong. It's supposed to be. They're supposed to be torqued at 475 foot-pounds, so that's pretty damn good for a battery-powered gun. You know.
Wow.
Wayne, I'm sorry, dude. That's rough. He got an opposed twin the other day.
That's an old one.
Incredibly sorry, man.
That's
I got
old.
one. I got two of them out back. I have no interest in those. That's the good thing about Snap-on. They don't care how you work their tools. You break them, they will give you a new one. No hassle. Not all of them. If you have a torque bit on a driver, so like a torque bit that you put on a ratchet, if you impact it and break it, they will give you shit about it. I'm to the point now, my Snap-on guy gives me replacement tips in the like the screwdriver, the number 2, number 3 Phillips head that's in a driver that goes onto a ratchet or whatever. I use them in my impact gun. I tell him I use them in my impact gun. And he gives me like 2 or 3 tips of the ones that I break a lot, and I just put it in a vise, tap it out, tap the new one into it, and then save the broken one.
Yeah.
I swap them out like once a month with them.
Yeah.
I've had a perfect standing, never a late payment with Snap-on for like, I think it's 14 years now. So they like me. I've been through 3 toolboxes.
Wow.
The one I have now, I don't think I'm ever going to get rid of.
No. You got like the Mac Daddy, one of Mac Daddy fucking toolboxes and shit. I don't think you can get no bigger.
It's not small. Oh, they get way bigger. The Snap-on makes
but still, like,
have you ever seen that? Snap-on Mr. Big, it's 18 feet long.
Oh my gosh, that is crazy.
It is
18 feet long toolbox.
Yeah, asinine.
I had a little baby stand-up toolbox thing that had like 3 drawers and then 2 bottom drawers, and I finally have gotten too many tools that I had to get a new one. So now I have a big tall one that's like, and it's wide. It's a Craftsman.
Yeah, 40-inch probably, a 41-inch.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's got the bottom and then the top tier with all the drawers.
Yeah.
I finally outgrew my little toolbox I had. About time, I guess.
My Snap-on guy bought a box off one of the guys at work. And, guy at work bought a new box and traded one in. So I bought it off Snap-on just to have it home.
Nice. Hell yeah.
That's cool.
It's not bad. It's only like 20 inches deep, so it's not a huge one, but it'll do. My toolbox at work is 31 inches deep. You pull out the drawer, then you gotta like step back and keep pulling it out. It's a little excessive, and I don't need that here. RC's one more for mini bikes. That's all I do at home. No Snap-on. It's too much money.
They are expensive.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But you get what you pay for in a tool, though. I mean,
exactly. Go to Harbor Freight, you get Harbor Freight.
Right.
That's true.
Some Harbor Freight stuff is awesome. Their impact sockets.
Some of their stuff is getting better. A lot of it's getting better than it was. It used to be real good, but it's getting better.
Yeah, the toolbox line that they went from U.S. General to the Icon.
Yeah.
Those Icon boxes are gorgeous.
Shit.
They're expensive, but they're nice. Where are you? I can always use one.
Tampa, you like that video, that mud one? I went for the mud and I got stuck off my shoes.
Yeah. That's always a good day, man.
Yeah,
You got some cool places to ride out there.
I can't go in the swamp anymore. It's flooded now. All the rain we got. Nowhere to go now.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
We need some rain down here.
You can take ours.
Yeah, right.
Jeff Skew, there's my toolbox.
That thing is ridiculous.
Holy, that's nice.
Yeah. All right, I got to go, Outlaw. More 83. Both you guys. I'll see y'all later.
Coming up, brother. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, buddy. See you guys.
I think my toolbox was like 14 empty.
Whew.
Yeah.
That's a lot for a toolbox.
Yeah. It was a couple of those drawers have probably 6 in them. My socket drawer, I bet you, has got $8,000 in sockets.
Jeez. That's crazy. That's good. You still have the tools. You need them.
I've been collecting my tools since I was like, I don't know, 10 years old. I started going to swap meets with my father and buying tools for $0.25 or $1 or whatever. Just kept buying them, saving them, buying them, saving them, trading them.
Or yard sales or something.
Yeah. I get a lot of snap-on tools at yard sales. A lot of them. Like, some I'm just obsessed, and I can't. Like, those are just vice grips.
That's cool.
There's more now. There's a whole nother drawer because there was too many for that drawer. I had to move some over and what?
Have you seen my new mud mower?
No.
It's a Montgomery Ward.
Those aren't bad rigs.
No, I mean the transmission. I think it's built pretty good. It's done.
Yeah, what are those? What style is that? Is it a 4-speed, like between your legs?
Yeah, it's a 4-speed, but yeah, it's 4-speed. It is belt driven, but I think it has a 2 belts on it. Because in the middle, underneath it has like two drives on it.
Yeah,
it's weird, but
does it have a pinch pulley? When you shift gears, does the pulley get smaller or tighter?
No, I don't.
That's a very drive system.
Is that good or bad?
They're not awesome in the mud. They slip a lot. Getting rid of the big stuff. 1.25 up to 3 inch. Jeff, you could, send me all your big stuff. I'm a truck and trailer technician, man. I use mostly big stuff now. I barely use these little stuff is finally just a hobby. It's not a job anymore, thankfully.
Yeah, I got a Cub Cadet, but that's a shaft driven, but it's kind of heavy. But it still goes for mud.
Yeah, the only problem with those is they're great. Being heavy is awesome for traction, but when you sink, you're sunk.
Yeah,
it's no good.
But it's good to have. The shaft driven, no more belt enough. That's good, but
yeah. Well, here we go. This was a while ago. Not the way it looks now, but
how many tools do you have? Too many?
How many?
Yeah.
If I was to count every piece individually,
yeah,
probably 15,000.
Holy crap!
I mean, it is. I mean, there's probably 400 sockets right there, and that's not even what it looks like now. There's way more in there now.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I get on the truck. If somebody traded something in, it's used Snap-on or Blue Point. It's still got the same warranty as brand new. Buy it for a half the price and own it. Even if I don't need it, hey, just put it on the end of my payments, man. Add it to my bill. I've been running for freaking 13, 14 years, man. I've never paid off my Snap-on bill. Never. There's the link if anybody wants to pop up and say hello. We still got 11 people watching. This is awesome. It felt good to take a few weeks off and not doing this.
Where you been?
With
Busy.
Busy work and homeschooling, and I'm still trying
Corona crap.
What's that?
I said a Corona crap.
Yeah.
Corona crap.
And trying to get property ready for winter and trying to get stuff. It seems I try to clean up and I end up with more of a mess.
Yep, that's how it is.
I had like 22 lawnmowers in the yard in September, and I think I'm down to 15 or 16, and they're all Craftsman now, except for the wheel horse.
Yeah, I miss mine wheel horse.
Why'd you get rid of it?
Tranny. I don't want to mess with it anymore. I should have kept it and fixed the tranny, but I can find wheel horse easy to find.
No, not here.
They aren't?
No. I got one in September. My buddy's like, "You want this free?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, you got to take these other 5 to get this one." And they were just junk, but I brought
trannies are awesome in those.
Well, it was a hydro, and I didn't know that until I got there. And I was like, "Well, I'll take it." I was just going to use it for parts. And then I got to looking at it, and the thing was such like a virgin, and it was too pure to tear apart. It was too pure to build, to use parts off, to, so I listed it for sale, and it had a perfect mowing deck and a perfect snowblower attachment, wheel horse brand snowblower attachment. So I listed it for sale. It was on there. A bunch of people calling me. "Oh yeah, I'll give you $100 for it." I'm like, nope. They're like, "I'll give you 150 so you don't have to see it sit in the snow." I'm like, "I'll watch it get covered in snow for $150. And this one dude showed up and he's like, "What do you want?" I said, "I post is there for $300. He's like, "I'm not even gonna question it." Handed me $300. I'm like, "All right, cool. Let's load it up." And he's like, "I'm gonna sell that snowblower attachment tomorrow for $250. I'm like, "Dude, get what you can get."
Yeah, jeez.
Hey, Walt, let's get a hat wiggle, pick your nose, pull your beard, flick a booger or something. All right. And I see Patrick's in the basement, so I'm going to say it. No nudity. Try to keep the swearing to a fucking minimum. And anything that's federally illegal, let's keep off the screen. We got Walt coming up. Jeff, you got no camera coming on. We got Patrick. What's up, buddy?
What's happening?
Hey, dude. How you been?
I'm good, man.
Good.
You on in a while?
No, I took weeks off. Weeks and weeks off.
You got to sometimes.
Yeah, 5-6 weeks was nice.
I figure I'd pop up and say hi before I get too buzzed and make an ass of myself.
Oh, no, that'll be the after party. That's What's up, Walt?
Oh, not a whole lot.
How you doing, man?
Busy.
That's not a bad thing.
No, not really.
No,
I'm just trying to repair all my lawnmowers.
Repair them or build them?
Well, both. I just picked up a Cub Cadet 124. I want to build that into something. My racer, I broke the adjustment screw for the push rod for the exhaust valve.
That's fun.
Yeah. Now I'm trying to find someone to build me a cam.
Build you a cam?
Yep.
That takes some skill.
That's not
Yeah.
gonna be cheap, man.
No, it's got to be a machine. Someone that knows machines really well. Especially it's outdated motors. I only run the Tecumseh V twins.
You'd be better off take a fucking cam out of an old Chevy and chop it. Cam it in there.
Yeah, I want to punch it 30 over, shave the heads a little bit, put bigger carbs on it, put aluminum flywheel.
Oh wow.
I want to be able to run race fuel.
I already got motors.
Ooh, how did Patrick drop? We'll put you back. There you are.
Here I am.
We missed you, man.
Shit.
Fuel.
No, one of these guys just said he's got a wheel horse for $100. Where you at? I got money.
Then I got a couple other ones that's got Kohler engines on them.
Oh, you like weird motors, huh?
Yeah, well, I got one wheel horse with the Honda liquid cooled on it.
What?
Yeah.
That thing's not.
That is sinful in so many awesome ways.
It's not very powerful, but she'll crawl really well.
Nice.
I used to run borrowed a set of 29.5 snipers and didn't have a problem turning them in low range.
I got my wheel horses all back together and riding. It's one of the videos I've been working on. You guys haven't seen that yet.
That must be computer geek.
Nope.
What?
Oh, you don't want to say that name.
What did you just say?
My one of my sons is with here with me. He was out riding with us when I took my motor out. He got flung off one of my lawnmowers and took most of the skin right off the top of his knee.
Awesome.
Jeez. Crazy.
Did I just hear somebody ask if I was redneck computer geek?
Yeah, that's why I told my son he better shut up. Them are fighting words.
Yeah, that's a no-no.
That's terrible.
Well, I know there's someone that likes their Kohler appies, like I do.
Redneck. The only thing we have in common are we live in Maine.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, that's why I've been after him since he said it. It's like, no, I don't get on the computer and talk to him or anything.
No, I don't purposely go on and bash people.
Yeah.
My thing.
Yeah, I kind of missed out on the last trail ride because I blew up my motor.
That's why you gotta have multiple units, man.
Well, unfortunately, they're all broke down. I own 10 of them. They're all broke.
Jeez.
Wow.
Wow, good ratio, dude.
I own two. They're both broke down.
What is it?
A trail mower thanks to you guys' videos. That's awesome. Dude, in Nova Scotia. A kid in Nova Scotia. That's cool, man.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Farm tractor 1128. What's going on? I just seen you up there. That was a few minutes ago.
Yeah, my last ride was with Cletus, Mr. Studebaker.
Mm-hmm.
Then Red ZO2 was there. They wanted me to race, but unfortunately that didn't happen. I broke.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah. Maybe next year.
I haven't heard back from Reds in a while.
Yeah, he actually came up here to Michigan,
Awesome.
done some riding.
Yeah, okay, cool.
What did he bring with him?
His mower that he normally has on. It's got the built Vanguard
Yeah.
twin.
Thank you very much, Jeff. Well, 2-on-1 action. Ding.
Yeah, eventually I want to try to ride with everybody.
I'm only in Maine. I mean, we have the same weather. We're just not very close.
Yeah. Yeah, right now it's 39 here.
39.
Yeah.
Um,
We got a heat wave.
Yeah, it's still 32 here right now.
There's snow here. A little bit.
Yeah, we missed out on that. It went all south of where I live in Michigan.
We've got looking at a little rain on Saturday, but sunny for the next week. Of course, it's gonna rain Saturday, the day I plan to finish my fucking Christmas lights.
It always happens that way. That's why I don't try to plan anything.
See, I'm the type of person, if I'm gonna do something, I want to know 3 weeks in advance.
Nothing wrong with that.
Like everything. I'm not spontaneous. I'm not just like, hey, let's go do this. No. If I do that, I end up aggravating people. If I take off to go do something, I piss people off. So I plan things out.
Oh, every time I plan something, it always falls through.
I just gotta have a backup plan.
A plan for the plan.
Well, the second plan is just go and do whatever.
My second plan is usually to come home and go ride off in my woods.
Yeah, I've got almost a couple miles of state land that right around me.
There is 14.91 acres in this property.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that's a good size yard.
My engine had a problem of brakes keys. Or maybe the flywheel key.
You too.
I never thunk about making a trail mower until I've seen one of your videos.
Yeah,
I like that stuff right there, man.
Absolutely.
You hit me up on Facebook, man. I'll send you a couple decals. No guarantee you'll get them, but I'll put them in the mail. I've sent Tampa Boy stickers 3 times. The last time I sent them, there was a dozen of them in the envelope. I sealed the envelope with another sticker, and he never got them.
That's weird.
Yeah, 3 freaking times. And it aggravates the hell out of me because I want them to have my decals. And I've paid to ship them 3 times, and I've lost about 20 decals. I mean,
Dude, there's a bunch of postal vehicles riding around with your stickers on the bumper.
Company I used to work for, we used to work on a lot of the U.S. postal trailers. And I'll tell you, the U.S. Post Office are the cheapest motherflowers in the world. They don't want to pay for nothing. They pick apart every part you put on their equipment. I smack a bunch of my decals up on the header where nobody can reach it. Up there while I'm on the man lift.
Either one's going to be a distance, and this one's
28 degrees in southern Kentucky. Damn, it's colder there than here. That's weird.
I was watching Giver the Beans video, man. They was out there tearing it up.
That dude's funny.
He is fucking hilarious. Or fucking hilarious is what I meant to say.
Yeah, we all understood what you meant. I got rid of all the non-Craftsman lawnmowers. I got the wheel horse and all Craftsman now. Pretty freaking pumped. And my buddy's got 2 more at his house, and I'm waiting for him to deliver. I have to wire a push button and a switch in his Murray, and he's giving me 2 square body Craftsman.
I've got 4 Craftsmans, 2 John Deeres, a wheel horse, and just picked up the Cub Cadet. Then I got 2 chain drives. One's got a Peerless 350, and the other one's got a Peerless 700.
Nice. I got a 700 on the shelf right there.
What's the best trannies?
Peerless 820.
Don't break easy or hard?
Not easy at all. It really all depends on what input style you want. A vertical input, I'd say the best would be a Peerless 820. But if it's horizontal, I'd say it's like the 633A.
I know the new lawnmowers suck these days. They have plastic transmissions.
Yep.
What are you gonna do with those? It's like, geez, break easies. They're cheap. Break.
There's somebody in the chat messaging me on Facebook right now. I'm getting messages from somebody. And I don't know who that is because obviously your names on here are different than on there. Ooh, there's a 40% chance of snow tonight.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to get off from here. My battery, my phone's about dead.
With all the snow I can't deal with for the winter.
Oh, it's AT and RC is Facebook video.
Pleasure having you on here, man.
Pleasure talking to you guys again.
All right, man. Well, it'll be Wednesday nights again. I'm gonna start doing it weekly.
All right, we'll try to make them.
All right, just make sure I'm not redneck.
Yeah, I'll get after my son on that one. I couldn't believe he said that.
Put him over your knee for that one. All right, man. Have a good night.
You guys too.
Later.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.
I didn't start building mud. I love hearing that stuff right there. It was my stuff that inspired. I was at my buddy's house, the guy I'm getting 2 square bodies from. I call him my little buddy. He's like 20 years old. He builds the same style trucks that I build. He's now getting into mowers. And his little buddy was there. It's this 13-year-old kid. And he kept riding around. He's looking at me. Kept like looking at me. And I was like, you watch mud mowing on YouTube? He's like, yeah. I said, you ever heard of Fearless Front? He's like, yeah. I ride with him pretty often. I'm Mower Outlaw. And he's like, oh, God. He's like, I thought you looked familiar. And the kid, like, excited he got.
That's funny.
I went over my truck, gave him a bunch of decals. Like, his mower was dirty, covered in mud. He peeled it off, smacked that decal right on the back of that thing. It was awesome.
Nice.
It was carb for him, so the thing was running like crap. And I got it running real nice. And it was pretty funny watching him freak out.
Made his day.
Yeah, oh yeah, made his freaking year, I think. That's what I like about it right there. Meeting the people, watching them freak out a little is neat. Yep. Hopefully by the end of this weekend, there'll be a wheel horse video posted. And I like to get a little seat time, do a little recording this weekend. take out the mini bike and show off the 2 mini bikes and the new cart and
Nice.
yeah. I got my velocity stacker and the air cleaner and the intake adapter today for one of the mini bikes. So
Sweet.
it should let it breathe a little better. Help jam some air. The freaking air filter goes from being about this big to like poof. Nice cone style, nice twist, and anodized metal velocity stacker is cool.
Yeah, that'll open it up.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. And as clean as the bikes are, it's crazy how clean one of them is. The small tire, the one I got with the go-kart, I got to the guy's house when we were sitting there talking, shooting the breeze, and I was like, here, you check out my YouTube channel sometimes, see the other stupid shit I do. And he looked at the decals and he's like, holy shit, no way. And I'm like, yeah, why? He's like, I've been watching you for like 3 or 4 years. I didn't realize you were in Maine. Yeah, I'm like 25 minutes from your house. He was all pumped.
How do I get a sticker from you?
Send me a message on Facebook.
I don't have Facebook. How if I did a private thing, private chat? I put my
Yeah, you know what? I'll give you my address and send me a self-addressed envelope with postage on it, and then I'll put a couple decals in it. Let's see.
Okay.
Private
Get
chat. Hey, Wayne McNally was in the
let me get a pen.
at some point. Yeah, read my name. Huh?
Yeah, I'm psyched, man. I can't wait for my dude's bike to get here. It's be his first gas-powered two-wheeler.
So, what did you get?
I'm pretty sure it's a Coleman. Everything else that was in the on the ad that I was shopping for was Coleman's, but it's only 100 cc. It's not like one of them 200 like BT 200s or whatever.
CT 200.
But it's pretty cool, man. I mean, it's got disc brake on it and shit. It's nice.
Better be 500.
I was gonna buy a old school Mini and have me and him build the thing, but he just ain't got that kind of patience right now.
Yeah, it could have been something you could have whipped together real fast.
Yeah, it's something he can just get on and go. He's into that fixer up type of stuff. He's really impatient.
Yeah.
So I just figured, screw it. I'll spend the money. It'll be brand new, untouched, right off the rip, and after he screws it up, then we can get some bonding time fixing that shit.
I took my boy last night and I put him in front of me on the Baja Warrior I have, and I've had him holding on to the handlebars in the middle. Well, last night I stopped in the middle of the driveway. He's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "Let me see." I said, "Put your hand here and put your hand on the throttle." And he's like, "What?" And I have the bars all the way forward. My arms are long, way up like a chopper. His arms are up like this. You can see his shoulders are up high, and I'm like, "You start twisting it until you'll feel the thing start to grip." He's like, "What do you mean?" I said, "Just twist it." And he twisted, and the clutch starts to engage, so it starts to go, and he let off, and he's like, "Whoa!" I'm like, "Yep." I said, "Just get it going." I said, "Don't keep twisting. Just keep your hand at that spot." And he's like, "Where are the brakes?" I said, I'll do the brakes. Just focused on that gas, and he kept pulling the bike down to the right because he'd pull on his arm, so it would pull the handlebar. And I'm like, no, dude, stop. I was trying to let go and just let him drive it. But it was his first time ever on a motorized two-wheel something. I bought him an electric dirt bike for Christmas. But the fucking thing is fast.
Oh, they are. They're quick, but it's not the same, man.
No. go-karts. He said he was taking a shower and still listening to us, but he just said those 100 cc's don't last long.
That's okay. I got a brand new Predator 212 in my shop right now in the box.
Boom. You might have to cut that frame.
I got a welder.
But do you have wire?
Yes, I do. I just bought a spool flux cord, thanks to you. Yeah, I'm having so much trouble getting bottled gas, and I just said screw it, and I just went and got a spool flux cord. It's a little different, so I'm gonna have to adjust my style a little bit, but
Yeah.
as long as the welds are solid, I couldn't care less.
Crank the heat.
Yeah, and I can weld. I've been doing it forever, for years.
I welded the bumper on Castle and the rack on Castle 8 years ago with my flux core, and I'll hit a 4-inch tree to stop, and not even question it.
See, that's sweet. It's not, it's not that I hate flux cord. I was just trained on just regular MIG shielded gas. That's what I'm used to. That's what I like.
Yeah.
But I've done flux cord before.
Freaking go-karts.
It's not that different.
If you watched this live,
It's funny.
you were there.
I did.
I was there.
That was freaking awesome, man.
When they put that front wheel on there and it just fell apart, I was rolling.
See, I stepped away for a few minutes and I came back and they had it zoomed in on the rim where it was just a broken weld, and I'm like, oh, that's not good.
No, it's funny.
Steel and aluminum will go together. It's not easy. It takes a stick to do it. Some 60-11, but you can do it. It don't last at all.
It's still unlikely to stay together.
Yeah. But like Tampa Boy said, he has a stainless steel axle with an aluminum hub welded on it.
Wow.
But that's just because they're so soft. Because stainless is soft and aluminum super fucking soft.
Right.
They must have.
I welded stainless and aluminum both.
I weld all three at work constantly.
Yeah.
I love welding aluminum. It's probably my favorite.
Yeah, when I was young, I was actually in vocational. That's where I learned to weld. I took vocational welding. And they taught us all that shit. MIG, TIG, gas welding. A lot of people can't gas weld worth of crap. I can gas weld.
Like with a torch?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. That was the first form of welding that I learned. Yeah.
And it takes skill, man, especially when you go vertical or like overhead, then it gets really wild. If you can do that, you can do anything.
I can MIG. I can do. I've TIGged, but I wouldn't TIG something that was gonna jeopardize your life. You know.
Right.
But other than that, I can Healy arc, as they say, but it's just aluminum.
Yep.
I love welding. I love welding.
It is a great skill to have, man. You can so many times where something breaks and you can't get it fixed, or you just have to replace it, or it's hard to find, and you can take that and fix it yourself. It's a great skill.
You can weld brass pipe together with flux core. Mowbody, you got to pop up on here and show us video of that. Come on. Holy hell. Come on. Waiting for a response, buddy.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that too, because to me, that's brazing.
Yeah, that's brazing. That's an old school coat hanger and a torch.
Yeah, shitload of flux.
Yep.
He said, I did it last night.
Hey, have a good night, Jeff. Thanks for the 201. You'll You'll be getting my breakfast sandwich in the morning. Thanks, buddy. I'm learning arc welding.
Arc welding's it takes a little bit of skill too. That's everyone's a little bit different.
Arc welding is just stick welding, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah, that takes something to get the scratch motion. Don't try to pull towards you. Push up and curl, because once you get the stick to spark and actually start welding, then you can keep
Gotta go with
it and pushing. So, dude, absolutely kills me watching people pull and pull and pull. You pull down to push it. No, you idiot.
I love to watch somebody sit there and go, and it sticks, and it's they jerk the handle off, and the electrode's still standing there.
Dude, we were speaking of a celebrity, and he is here. Mr. Reds 02. What's up, buddy? I did it. It looks like crap, all boogers, but it held long enough for me to use an Aluma weld rods and map gas. All right. Was it 3/4 inch brass pipe? Because now I'm really intrigued. I've got flux. I don't know if I'm gonna. Oh, I do have some brass. Is it?
It sounded like you just made a melted, tangled mess. Is why it stayed together.
Yeah. Thanks for the tips. I'm no celebrity. Oh. You're a hell of a guy in this community, I'll tell you that. No, it was the stink pipe. Stink pipe. Isn't a stink pipe usually PVC?
It is these days.
Man, you must your place is like 1960s or something. And you should have just cut it and put a boot and a piece of PVC going up. And it was thin. Mowbody.
That's what I was just going to say. Sink pipe, that's thin as hell. That's thinner than exhaust pipe.
Yeah.
If you welded that at all, you're doing all right. Because a lot of times that type of stuff, you just blow right through it.
Yeah, once it gets warm enough to actually mend, it just falls.
Yep.
All right, let's see. I got those messages on my phone earlier.
That's honestly one of the reasons I like MIG welding is it's so easy to put metal in. You put metal back in so fast, it doesn't just fall away like that.
Mm.
If you do happen to blow a hole in something, you just pop that trigger a few times, fill it back in, and keep going.
All right, 2 different people messaged me. One sent me pictures of a Craftsman, big cube Craftsman with an Oppie with this horrible looking stack sticking out of the side of it.
He said horrible.
Horrible.
Oh, I don't understand stacks. I don't get it. Stacks just snap when you flip over, and they put the smoke right in your face. So I think this is the right Facebook. Your videos inspired me. Who is Jesse? Somebody on here, his first name is Jesse. I will not say your last.
I never heard of him.
No, but I mean, he's going to be over in the chat. 2 people that were in the chat one sent me some messages, one sent me some pictures. I'm just trying to figure out who's who.
It's one is ANTRC sent you a Facebook.
Okay. Redneck Games. You're Jesse. Is that correct? Yeah, I guess by the look of your picture, it could be. You got a lizard on his shoulder. Okay. Send me your address through there. That way you don't type it out on here. Okay, well, there's your full name. I wasn't going to do that. Send me your address, just how I would have to put it on an envelope. I know you're in Canada and you guys use letters and numbers in weird ways. But send that to me and I'll get some stickers out to you. I still get 100 or so in here. So
And I'll do the same thing.
yeah,
Self or whatever it is.
well, here we go. All right, buddy. Where is it? He's from
Mr. Mowbody. What's happening, buddy?
Hey, I figured I'd go out to my shop here and show you what I did yesterday. This is sink pipe, very thin,
Very thin.
chrome plated sink pipe. See if I can get the light here. There's the welds. Not very pretty.
I was going to say, you're being kind of generous.
But it held well enough for me to Aluma weld it.
Nice. That looks like a desperate situation.
Well,
It's together.
it's together. It ain't going nowhere.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
But no, I'm building, believe it or not, an exhaust.
Nice.
Oh my god. You're a savage.
I made my own little bolt-on bracket right there. It actually fits on the flange that came with the pipe.
No shit.
That's funny.
And I had to reduce it just a little bit so it fits in the side of the block. But it's almost like it was made for it. Well, now it is.
Yeah, as I was going to say.
Yeah, Red. He welded chrome plating.
Yeah, it probably did weld the chrome plating together. I don't care. It held strong enough for me to Aluma weld it.
That's
I'm happy. I will finish it probably tomorrow and then put it on and see how it sounds.
That ought
Hey,
to
we
be
watched
funky tone.
Nate some welding earlier where he tapped some shit and it came right apart.
Yeah. This is an idea of how thin this stuff really is.
Oh, yeah, it's really thin.
But as you see, it's brass inside,
Hmm,
just chrome plated.
that's insane.
Yeah. Anyway, I popped on just to show you guys that because you were going, how the hell?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I had the pieces laying in front of me. I'm like, what the hell? I got a cheap little welder to see what happens.
Yeah.
Blew a couple holes through it, but then it put some boogers on there strong enough to hold it together. So I'm like, hell yeah.
I guarantee you didn't have a test piece to get your welder set, right? You just went right at it, didn't you?
No. The first couple trigger pulls blew holes through it, so I turned it down.
Yeah.
Well, too much wire. And then I had it turned down to the wire speed too low, and it wasn't doing all that great. So, anyway, just figured I'd say hello, show you guys that.
That's freaking crazy.
Hey,
I
every
gotta get
time
to bed, so
somebody says you can't do
catch you
that,
guys
somebody
later.
does.
Mowbody's
Yeah,
talking.
every time somebody says you can't do that, I go, watch me.
Watch me.
Or challenge accepted.
Well, you know what? You should try welding a steel lawnmower wheel to an aluminum four-wheeler wheel. You should try
It
that.
didn't work out.
I heard it's a trend these days to try to do it.
Yeah.
Do I have an aluminum wheel?
There you go.
Got a bicycle wheel.
Yeah, I think that's different.
Don't tempt me.
I mean, it would be funny.
Anyway, good night, guys.
All right, later, buddy.
Later, Mowbody.
He's a funny dude. I was supposed to send him my Peerless 8700 stock welding, stock wheels, 2 SUV wheels, 2021. Oh, Reds. It seems to be a thing people do. I tried doing one a while ago, and when I put it on the mower, like I had these 7-inch wheels off of an ATV that had tires on them. So I pulled the tires off. I welded them to a 6-inch wheel, and then I put them on, and I put them on the front of Castle. And I looked at it, and I'm like, this thing is so stupidly effing wide in the front and narrow in the back. It's stupid looking. I'm like, nope. I pulled them off, and a guy that I give all my junk metal to threw it right in the metal pile. Junked them. Yes, Reds. It looks so bad. I'd rather be harder in the ass than in the front. I think I'm actually going to end this video at 9:45 instead of 10 o'clock, and I will, y'all can stay on if you want to. I usually have a little after party after these little situations. The conversation tends to be a little more rugged.
Rugged. I like that.
And there's really no restriction at that point because it's not being recorded or broadcasted or anything to anybody but the people watching.
Open header, no baffle.
Yeah. Open header. I took my pickup to work, and I took a guy from work for a ride. We pull out, blow the thing sideways, smash second, sideways, shift into third, take off. We're driving along. I'm like, sounds like it's getting louder. And he's like, no, it's fine. We're driving. Also, it's getting louder. It's getting louder. It's getting louder. And I'm like, damn it.
You blew the exhaust off of it.
Well, we get back to work, and I'm like trying to slide under it, but it's looking low to the ground. So I can't get under the thing. So I'm reaching, and I'm like touching things with a welding glove on to see if anything's come apart. And my flange, like it felt like the header flange to the Y pipe was a little shaky. So I'm like, no big deal, you know. I'll tighten it up later. So I didn't think nothing of it. So I went back to work. While I left work that night, figured I'll just do it at home. I left work, I go over a bridge abutment. Boom. Opened.
What kind of truck you have?
Y pipe broke off the front of the muffler. So it went Y pipe into a single, and it goes from 2.5 into a single 3, and then goes into the muffler, and that son of a was just open. It sounded like NASCAR was going down the street.
Nice.
I pulled over, and the shitty part was I couldn't get the muffler and the tailpipe out from underneath the truck. It's just too low. I had to call my down with a cordless sawzall. So like underneath I'm underneath the very back where like the spare tire should be, but obviously isn't. And I'm under there cutting chunks of pipe off, trying to get it so I can maneuver it up over the rear end. And Hey, have a good night, Reds. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. I ended up chopping it all off, and he picked up on the wheel well, and I was underneath pushing up on the frame, and I was able to slide it out from underneath it. But I brought it home, and I put a Thrush turbo muffler and a downpipe on it.
Nice.
No more tailpipe, no more up over the rear end, no more full-length exhaust. It's got shorties to a wide pipe to about 8 inches of straight, a 14-inch Thrush turbo muffler, which you can look right through the damn thing. And then a downpipe, and it actually turns 90 degrees to the right and comes out the side.
Oh, that probably sounds good.
When you whack the rev limiter, which is like I think 7,200 RPMs, when it bounces off that rev limiter, it sounds like somebody shooting off a 40. Like it's evil.
Nice.
It barks. It's awesome.
What kind of truck is it?
It's a 03 Silverado, lowered 4 in the front, 6 in the back. It's got cammed 5.3 in it with a 5-speed billet flywheel, heavy-duty clutch, Trailblazer SS intake, NNBS injectors, shorty headers.
It's a lot of power.
Yeah. It's never been on a dyno, and it's still not tuned correctly. But I'm hoping it's going to be 380 to 4 at the wheels. I'm hopeful.
You got any videos of it or no?
Not since the V8 went in it.
Oh, you put a V in it.
Yeah, it was a V6. Now it's a V8. There's a video on my channel of me doing burnouts in it. One of the videos you see, I go out straight out and I spin the thing around. I had 22s on it, and I put 16s on for the day for the burnouts. And it looks goofy as hell. I don't know if I have a lot of it. It's a headache of a vehicle. It's
a love-hate relationship.
Oh, yeah.
Have you got any tickets before? Tickets with it?
I went to a truck meet like a month ago with it. Maybe
yeah.
And it started popping and farting and bogging, and I couldn't get it to come back to life. I don't know what was going on. So I'm coming to a stop, and I got the clutch in, and I'm trying to bring it back, and I start letting the clutch out. I start going, and it just fell on its face. I pushed the clutch, and I fucking dumped it to the floor, and I just dumped the clutch. And I went from first to second. I'm going up the hill sideways, and I looked over, and there come the blue lights.
That sucks.
Straight up the hill, down the other side, and I'm flying down. I'm like, it's not worth it. I pop it neutral, pull over and stop. I'm sitting there, and it was all of 8 seconds or so before the cop come up over that hill. And he come up, and he's like, what the hell was that? And I said, dude, it's falling on its face. It's popping and farting. I don't understand what's going on. I just gave her the shoe. And he's like, at least you were honest. And I'm glad you pulled over because you had a bit on me. I'm like, I know I did.
A bit. just a bit.
So what's wrong with it? This stuff. What was wrong with the motor?
It's the wiring is all messed up. It's got a 2003 to 7 wiring harness in it, and it's supposed to be driven by cable, and the throttle body is driven by cable, but it has a drive-by-wire wiring harness, so nothing is meshing.
Wow.
It's a nightmare right now.
But no more problems. No more problems with it.
Tons of all the problems. It's a half-year truck, so it has all the problems.
Nothing but a problem.
Yeah,
but it's still fun.
It's the balls.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
See,
nice.
that's what it's about.
That's what the V6 in it. When I leave here, I live on my driveway goes off to the road, and the road's a hill. It's a good 30 degrees or so. When I go up the hill, it's usually first and second dog walking up or crab walking up the hill.
Nice.
Yeah, this is late enough. Nobody's gonna watch this. See my license plate?
Mm.
I'm surprised they let you have that.
I did it online.
I did it online.
So I didn't have to say it.
I mean, that does say what I think it says, right?
It absolutely does, sir. You
Okay. Just making sure I wasn't, grammatically incorrect.
Nope.
Nice.
That's with 305 40 22s on it.
Damn.
There's a lot of meat under there. It don't look like that anymore.
Yeah. I got a 05 single cab short bed 4x4 Ram. I'm going the other direction. I'm not going down. I'm going up.
Yeah.
Oh, lift kit it.
Oh yeah, I want to put about 6-8 inches of lift on it and some 35s.
That's what it looks like now.
Nice.
It's cool.
Small wheels. I did the bottom silver. I want to paint it like a NAS truck. Look like when they rendered Dale Earnhardt into a NAS truck for a couple times.
Yeah.
Bottom, the red stripe and black top, and I'm gonna detail the whole thing, everything. I think it'll look cool.
Years ago, I knew a dude that he started his own like little detailing business, and he had a truck. Under the hood was nothing. But if you looked at the truck sitting there, it looked like a NASCAR truck. I mean,
yeah,
it had all the paint, the decals, it had NASCAR rims on it.
Yeah, I'd like to get a set.
To look at it, it looked like a super truck.
It looked fast.
But it was a total facade, man. The truck was a turd. It had nothing under the hood at all.
All show and no go.
But that was his thing. It was a detailing business. He's like, I can make anything look fast. It may not be fast, but I can make it look fast. And he got a lot of business off that truck. But it was hilarious, man. It looked so badass, but it was a complete turd.
That's funny.
Get a couple trucks like that.
It's strictly advertisement, man. No guts at all.
You guys want to stay on for a little after party, Patrick? I know you'd be down for it. Mudmore, you're more than welcome. It does get a little more honest. But thank you everybody for watching. Everybody smash that thumbs up button. If you haven't, hit it on your way out. I appreciate everybody stopping by, especially after 5-6 weeks and on doing this. I think at one point I hit like 19 people watching, so that's pretty badass for being gone for a few weeks. I appreciate everybody. Everybody go check out Powers Build, Go-Karts Gone Fishing, Tampa Boys Customs, Lucky 7 Mud Mowers, Red Zone 2. Go check out Patrick's stuff. He does more stuff on Instagram than anywhere else. But we'll see you all later. I'll be on next week, 8:30 p.m. Have a good night, everybody. See you later.